Welcome to Shadows of Dawn.
Welcome to Shadows of Dawn. This is the Into the Shadowfell Session 2. Alrighty. So, with us who have journeyed into the Shadowfell, we have the nimble Fex von Kaiser. We also have, is it Guide now? Guide Drya?
The marksman, yeah.
Marksman Drya. Oh, the marksman. That's right. She is now the marksman. And Wilhelm, the Dragon of Imdel. So, if you've been following along, you have learned that these three met through a portal in Norberg, an old ruined village of Dragonborn in the very north reaches of the Saren Valley, along with a couple of their companions. But when they went through the portal, they found themselves alone. Well, not alone. These three were together, but the other two were nowhere to be found. And these three had found themselves naked in the Shadowfell. Fortunately, they were able to grab some gear from one of the battle sites and make their way to a town, which closely resembled Frostdale, but they ended up learning it is called Darkendale, where they stumbled across a halfling named Drib, who seemed to be the only other kind of normal humanoid around. They helped Drib get away from someone who seemed to want to collect Drib's head, or money, or both, in which they located a resistance, learning that the land around has been taken over by a ghost king. So now our party is now trying to find their way out of the Shadowfell, to which Drib thinks he knows someone. So Drib has taken them to Dimdale, which is not Dimdale, to
Grabdale.
No.
Drabspar.
Drabspar. Taking them to Drabspar to meet with one of the leaders of the resistance. It is in Drabspar where you do end up meeting with Varen. You had a very brief meeting with Varen. Varen has given you an idea that he knows someone who could probably help you. But the problem is they are a prisoner at Revel's End, a high security prison in Fallenhammer. Now, the person also has things or information that could be useful to the resistance as well. So breaking this prisoner, also known as prisoner number 13, aka Corda Glintstone, out of Revel's End, would serve both the resistance bonus and probably be able to give you help on finding a way home. So, as that small meeting does kind of come to a conclusion, Varen says, well, I'll be able to give you more information once we get to Fallenhammer. Drib, can you get them there to Fallenhammer in our safe house in a week? Drib's like, yeah, I can do that. That's not a problem. Drib, I know all the back roads and the back roads and like the back roads. He's like, good. he says, "How is their gear?" And Drib's like, he kind of looks at you guys. He looks back at Varn, looks at you guys, and he kind of does the, eh. He's like, "I see. You said they're good fighters." "Oh yeah, they're really good. I could suppose, get some more gear. Apparently they lost it all coming through a portal." He's like, "Well, if they're as good as you say, perhaps you could spend a day at Titan's Fist." Drib's like, "That's what we can do. You guys will be able to do that." It's like, yeah. I mean, the way you handled up old, oh God, what was his name? It was the goober, Dahmer. The way you guys handled Dahmer Ragnarok, Titan Fist should be no problem for you guys.
You selling us out to a fight club?
Nah.
Well, yeah. I mean, Titan's Fist is like the class arena in Fallen Hammer. I mean, the prizes are like really good. I mean,
Yeah, we could use some better stuff.
I mean, like
better stuff, but...
like magical good. I mean,
yeah. Then
now
we're talking.
Now we're talking.
Magic, we're talking.
Say no more. We're on our way.
Yeah. I mean, I can get you in there, and it's just
the
only thing is you can't really bet on yourselves if you're fighting, but if you win, the purses are put in by like the owner, and well, I mean, there's some pretty good stuff.
I mean, we've got some coin. How about
we could get Drib to bet for us.
Bet for us, yeah. Get some coin on there.
I probably shouldn't. That's kind of what got me in trouble in the first place. I mean, not that I don't think you're good, because I think you're really good. It's just I want to keep a low profile.
Prize.
Yeah.
If we win, we get prizes, which could be a magical item. Okay, good.
Well, it's usually something magical. I mean, Titan's Fist is like, I mean, one of the class fighting arenas of the North.
All right.
Nice.
Sounds good.
All right, let's do this.
All right.
Yeah, but I have a question are we going to meet? It sounded like we're meeting Varen in Drabspar
Fallen Hammer.
Fallen Hammer?
Yes.
Yeah, when we get there? Okay. Because I do want to talk to him. I guess the question really is the stuff that you posted in our text, is that something we have gotten right now, that sending?
Not yet. You will get that in just a little while.
Okay, good. All right. So then yeah, I agree. If you guys agree, then let's hit the road and get towards Fallen Hammer.
All right.
It's going to take us a week.
It'll take you probably a couple days to get there, but then you have a couple of days, a day to spend at Titan's Fist, and then you can pretty much rest and prepare for another meeting at the safe house in Fallen Hammer.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. So with that, Varn excuses himself along with a couple others. You are allowed to get a long rest here. I don't think any of you really need it, but you can prep your spells. Drip says you'll head out in the morning.
Let me see if I'm missing any spells. Yeah, I'm not missing anything.
All righty.
Full health. Yeah, I'm good.
Clean.
Everybody else good?
I'm clean.
All righty. So
Raya?
with that, city,
I'm good.
town,
Yeah, I'm
All
good.
right. Sounds good.
Where is
Fight Club. This is gonna be fun.
What's the name of the place again?
Titan's Fist?
Titan's Fist.
Yeah, the travel to Fallen Hammer is quite uneventful. And you arrive 2 days later, resting at another very secure safe house that Drib leads you to. The house is basically kind of a basement dwelling of a local merchant. The merchant isn't very high profile. They sell a few knickknacks, and most of it is very cloth-based. But in the basement is basically another kind of small room you've become accustomed to now. You're like, okay, these guys must franchise this stuff because, they're all kind of decorated similar. They're all pretty well hidden. And Drib seems to kind of know his way around all of them. All right, so I'm bringing you over. I got Wilhelm in here, Miss Moonshadow, there's Drya, and where is the Fix Man? All right, so there he is. All right, so as Drib is approaching, you can hear the arena. In fact, let me see here. I should have. There it is. You can hear the sounds of the arena as you approach. You can tell that the arena is an open-aired establishment, meaning it is not fully enclosed. It is open to the outside. You can hear the sounds of battle going on as you approach. Drib's like, okay, here's what you gotta do. He's talking to you like he's not gonna go in. He's like, you can go in there, and you can get a seat pretty much anywhere you want. You can go to the bar, get you some drinks, do your thing. What they do is they'll nominate, somebody's put up something for a fight, and they'll ask for a challenger. And sometimes it might be they take on 2 challengers. Sometimes it's a one-on-one fight. Sometimes it's group on group. It all depends. You just kind of gotta listen. But if you feel like you can do it, you'd be the first one to kind of raise your weapon. And then you go into the pit, and you get to fight. Now, they got healers. So if you get knocked out, then they'll come in and they'll stabilize you. Give you a little cure wound so you can get back up. Fights usually aren't to the death. I mean, it's really exceptional, and both parties have to completely agree. But they're pretty good about it. Healers jump in really quick, or they'll use their little what's that word where it can go zap like 60 feet away or something. But they can do that. Usually in the fight, pretty much you can do anything that's legal, as long as it doesn't hurt anybody in the audience or destroy the arena. So magic's totally fine if you got it. But sometimes the fights will say like no magic, or they'll it just depends. You gotta listen. Any questions?
No, but so it can be group or one-on-one, depending upon the type of fighting, depending upon how they feel. Or it can be
just depends on what the person is challenging.
Anything goes. Spells, any kind of spells we have that goes.
Pretty much.
Well, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it can get pretty brutal.
Yeah, it can.
So, what old Drib's gonna do, I'm gonna put my ear to the ground out here. I'm gonna go do some listening just to see if anyone's caught on to our plan. Because Baron always likes to make sure that what we're doing is secret, and it stays a secret.
All right.
All right, well, I'll be back in a couple hours, so I wish you the best of luck, and try not to get killed.
We'll try. All right, guys.
So I'm really good with one-on-ones.
Okay. Yeah, let's belly up and see what we have going on right now, and
listen to the announcements.
Yeah, we'll see if we do one-on-one or if we decide to do 2 or more.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'm down for a group 2, but it was like, if you trust me to do a one-on-ones, I don't mind doing one-on-ones.
Okay.
Plus, let me see. I can probably heal you. So.
Well, they said that if we go down, I don't think you can. Oh wait, there's people there at that table. Sorry.
Hey, I'm sitting here.
Yeah. There we go. There's an empty table. All right.
There we go.
Let's get some drinks and we'll chill. Wait, do we have any money? Yeah, we got some money, didn't we, from our last
point? Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. So you can make a lifestyle payment for today, and this will kind of cover how you're going to be perceived here at the arena.
So we didn't lose our money when we came through.
Oh yeah, you lost everything.
No, we lost everything, but because they gave us some money, we recovered some money from a previous adventure. We got about, I don't know, 50.
Yeah, I wrote it down.
We got about 50 GP. We gave 10 down, and so we have some left.
So, comfortable lifestyle is 2 gold for a day. Wealthy would be 4. Aristocratic would be 10. Modest would be 1 gold.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we
but
have
So,
we had a total of 51 gold, 47 silver. We got a glaive and plate metal armor, but we didn't
right.
ever sell
So
that
we gave
stuff. So
10. We gave 10.
okay,
to
so
the
we
first.
had 40 left. So 10, 20, 30. We have 10, roughly 10 gold apiece and 15 silver apiece.
All right. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna do my 2 GP for today.
2 GP?
I'll do.
Going
And
comfortable?
what is 2 is comfortable?
2 is comfortable.
Yeah.
Can give
I'll
you
do comfortable.
I can give you a bonus on gathering information if you go up to comfortable.
I'll do comfortable.
All right, 2 gold. All right, so 2 gold, you basically can order some drinks. They do have selections of wines, ales, beers here. The names are all a little strange to you, but there's a shadow ale. There is a darkened wine. And, if you're really feeling super hearty, there's the Shadow Dragon beer.
Ooh.
But
A dragon needs to drink dragon beer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to take the dragon, but I'll sip it because I'm
Got
gonna
it.
be, keeping my wit sharp to my fighting skills.
Alrighty. As you are looking on, the crowd of characters around here, in fact, some of the guards almost have a ghost-like appearance, this ghostly-looking figures. You can kind of see a few of them kind of in blue as they basically stand at attention, looking over the crowds. They don't pay too much attention to what's happening in the arenas. You do see inside the arena what appears to be a gnoll taking on some sort of kind of monstrous looking ogre. The gnoll seems to be sort of holding his own. In the corners of the arena, you basically see these constructs, these metal-like constructs, and they just stand there, one in each corner of the arena. All around the arena is a collection of various characters. You see what look like lizard people. You even see some undead. You even see a hill giant. What looks like a flesh golem, a stone giant, and some clockwork-looking people, a troll. It's just like this hodgepodge of people as they sit there and cheer on what's going on. There is a senior booth for like some form of very important person who sits at the very end in this really nice booth. It's difficult to tell exactly, but he looks sort of like a tiefling. You can see some sort of curled horns on his head as he just kind of sits in a very nice chair, just watching the fight.
Great.
So, as you end up watching this first battle, eventually the gnoll succumbs to the ogre, and the crowd ends up going crazy as the gnoll is defeated. As the gnoll is defeated, you notice one of the metal constructs steps forward. He gets close enough, and you can see that he points and casts a spell. You can see the gnoll kind of like wake back up a little bit. He's still very hurt. But as the ogre is going over in here in celebration, you hear, "Congratulations! It is Tiny and Tim." You just notice that the ogre has 2 heads, which is a little bit strange. And you can see that this bard comes down, and from somewhere under this area, he pulls a chest, and he ends up placing it where the ogre can reach it. He doesn't actually have to drop it on the floor since the ogre can reach it. And the ogre looks in there, and he looks at it, and he reaches in and he pulls out something very small, which is very hard to see. But it looks like he puts it on a finger, and then he turns around and he gives a big roar. And the crowd once again goes crazy as he celebrates his victory. The ogre then climbs up the stairs, and he goes and finds a seat in the stands. The gnoll, he also climbs up the stairs and ends up kind of going and blending with the crowd. He's like, oh, he's a little hurt. He's gonna have to walk that one off. And so there is a small break in which you guys can either discuss or do something. If you don't have anything to discuss, we'll go ahead and move to the next part. It's up to you.
I'm good.
Strategy.
Well,
I mean,
we pick whichever one comes next and see if it can fit any one of us, and then we jump in and start doing it, I say. I mean, like Fex said, if it's a one-on-one with somebody that he thinks he can do, Fex, you tell us. If it's something that you think that it can be two people, then Drya, you and I will jump in, and if it's one that suits me better or suits you better, then we'll do one-on-one with one of us. So
all right. Well, it looks like they're gathering from all the bleachers, so let's finish our drink here and go stand in the bleachers, maybe.
Okay. You
Sounds
can
good to
make your way down to the bleachers then. As you are making your way down to the bleachers, next on the list is Crucius. You hear a roar and a bang as you see this stone giant make his way down here, and with a leap, he thud as he leaps down and walks out to the center. Crucius will take on anyone who wishes to challenge him. One-on-one duel if there is anyone brave enough. You can see the tiefling kind of looks to his right. He's kind of looking at the hill giant. The hill giant looks at him, shakes his head no.
Ooh.
Well,
Come on.
very well.
it's up to you, Fex. I don't know. Do you think you can take on a giant by yourself, buddy?
Nope.
I'm gonna see it. Do I have something with against giants?
No, not natively. And
Not
as you're
natively.
contemplating it, Crucius then extends the offer to any duo who wish to challenge him.
Yes.
Drya, you want to step up with me?
Let's do it.
Y'all too.
Let's rock
Yep.
on. We're gonna step up.
We have challengers!
Come on.
Well, new faces here at Titan's Fist. The bard comes down. He's like, so, what's your names?
My
I
name is
am-
Drya Moonshadow.
I'm Wilhelm.
Drya Moonshadow and Wilhelm. We have Drya Moonshadow, an elf. You hear a and Wilhelm, a human. Take your places in the pit. So Dryad decides to climb up there. Wilhelm, where you at?
Where are we going? Oh, okay.
Anywhere kind of on that side of the arena.
This side over here where I am. Okay.
Yeah, you can be there.
Okay.
Wilhelm Fosse the exit.
And I had a discussion with Dry before we jumped in. I'll try to keep him in between you and I, so you can pepper him from behind, and I'll try to keep his attention.
I
Alright.
got you.
As you sit there and square up, you can see he drops a few little boulders next to him as he picks up his big stone club. And the crowd, you can see the crowd, there's some time here. The crowd, you see people starting to trade and make bets. They're betting all over the place right now. As you kind of warm up you have like a round or a couple of rounds if there's something you want to do. You just can't cast anything on the enemy yet.
Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
okay, I'm sorry. I know we've switched and done some stuff when we came over here, but did a giant killer went away, right?
That
Thing I had. I thought it was something.
I don't think it's anything with an item. That's
replaced.
part of you because you're a giant.
Yeah,
Slayer.
but I thought with the new stuff, the Hunter's Prey became Colossus Slayer. Or is that something you can change? Oh, you can change it in the long rest. Crap. But see, there's only Horde Breaker and Colossus Slayer now. See,
Yeah.
I thought Giant Slayer was one. So I don't think you have it anymore because I can't see it.
Colossus Slayer is still pretty good. Yeah, it might be gone.
Yeah, okay, so once per turn, then he's missing any health. Okay, so it doesn't matter if he's large or... Because I used to remember I had that large or larger.
Yeah, this one doesn't matter as long as he's missing health. Colossus Slayer.
Okay, good. All right, then hang on. So a magic action on myself, can I do that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so I have Tireless. As a magic action, I can give myself 1d8 plus 1 temp HP, and I can use this one time per long rest.
There you go. So do it.
All right, so I am going to do that, and so I need to do 1d8. Let's roll 1d8. Here we go. So I got a 5 plus 1, so I got 6 temp hit points. And you said we got a couple of rounds to do a few things, or okay? Let's see. What else can I do to myself?
You're sitting there because they're taking bets right now. There's some bets that are going on. So.
All right. So shields are reaction. I don't need to give that. Listen, don't need dark vision. Ooh, wait a minute. What's this? Okay.
Is there a buffet here?
There is. What was your lifestyle payment? Well, what was your lifestyle payment?
Comfortable.
Comfortable? Yeah. There's some treats that you can eat. It's not like a full meal, but because it covers kind of under your lifestyle.
I'll take some.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You're hitting the continental breakfast. All right. Anything else? Keep in mind you have to have a material component or whatever.
Yeah.
As long as you have a focus or material component, you can cast that.
So let's see. Touch, concentration. So VS, verbal somatic, is okay.
Yep. Perfectly fine.
Okay. So if I can cast. No, wait. It's concentration. Hang on. And Hunter's Mark's concentration too, isn't it? Okay.
Well, Hunter's Mark is on him. You can't throw anything on the opponent yet.
Right. But if I want to throw Hunter's Mark on him when we start, then I would lose what I already have, and so it's
because of a concentration. That is correct.
Concentration now. Okay. Yeah. Anything else on?
While he's doing that, I'm gonna get a pinch of dirt off my boot and cast Long Strider on myself.
Okay. And I believe that lasts an hour. Is that correct?
I must have gotten rid of Long Strider.
It lasts an hour, yes.
Yep.
And I thought I had that too. I must have switched that one out when I leveled. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm ready to go. I'm gonna get ready to cast this on.
All bets are closed. Ready? This is to the unconscious until both he is down or the stone giant is fallen. Prepare for battle. Everybody starts clapping. And Leon! Roll me an initiative.
Ooh, natural 20, 25.
Dirty 20.
Ooh.
Look at you, gotten to be all happy, girl. Go. Look at you with them big rolls.
I hope they
Alrighty,
stay for like the
let's
hit.
see
That'd be
here.
Great.
Let's throw this in there. So, as it comes as no surprise, Dry and Wilhelm will both go before the stone giant. Dry, you are first.
All right. So, can I cast a spell this round or no?
Yeah, he said lay on. It's on now like Donkey
It's
Kong.
It's on like
Let's
Donkey
get it
Kong.
on.
Great.
Let's get it
Okay,
on,
let-
baby.
I'm gonna cast
Don't hold back,
lightning
girl.
arrow.
Is that a concentration?
Lightning arrow is a verbal somatic.
Is it concentration? That's the only thing.
It's a con.
If it's not concentration, no, just leave that open.
No, it's not.
Okay. Not concentration. Very nice.
Yeah.
You
can
cast
do that as a bonus
lightning
action.
arrow. Let me see. I got a lightning arrow sound around here somewhere. There we go. And that is a bonus action, I believe, right?
Yep.
Alrighty.
All right. Then I'm gonna try and hit him with my short bow.
Alright.
It's a concentration spell.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. What is the range on short bow? Just so
80.
20, 30, 40, 50. Yeah, 55 feet away. Natural 20 as the arrow goes flying in.
So that's 15 points of damage, and then he needs to make a dex save for the lightning.
Dex save for the lightning. He has a 16 on his dexterity saving throw.
Shit, that's what he needed. Fuck.
Oh.
All right. Well, let me try again then.
Oh, does it take half damage from the lightning arrow?
Let me see. Lightning. The 2d8 unfailed or half as much. Half as much.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll the damage.
So 48, half as much. Half of 25, so 12, 13.
Alrighty. So 13 more. Got it.
All right, let me try again with the short bow. 18 to hit.
AC 18 is a hit.
Woohoo! 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. As a reaction, his hand reaches out and grabs the arrow mid-flight.
Oh no!
As he whirls back around in a spinning move, he hurls the arrow back at you, in which you need to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
He's a monk.
Natural 20, got 31.
Alrighty. And there's a yay that he catches it, and then there's an even bigger. As you Neo Matrix out of the way as the arrow comes flying over your head, and you're like, okay, did not expect that. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Alrighty. Wilhelm.
These are 10-foot squares.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
10,
if you use the arrow keys, he will hop in 5-foot increments.
Okay.
But yeah, they are
Sorry,
the squares are
I
10
should've-
feet each.
Okay. And I want to verify again, if I use a bonus action for Hunter's Mark, I have 2 attacks or 3?
3.
Since I normally have 4.
3.
Okay, so I still get 3 attacks even if I use it as a bonus action.
That is
All right,
correct.
Perfect.
Yeah, the bonus action is only giving you that 4th attack.
All right, gotcha. Perfect.
So that's 30.
What I thought. Yeah. Oh, well, okay. Yeah.
Wilhelm's speed is what?
30.
30. Yeah. So
So,
you're a
am
little
I within
short.
range?
Negative.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, then. Oh, crap. Wait, did I already cast?
No.
I didn't cast. 100
You haven't
mark.
cast
Okay,
yet.
good.
I thought you were.
Then I am casting. Actually, I'm changing.
Okay.
I am casting Ashardalon Stride.
A Chardalon Stride.
A Chardalon Stride. So that gives me an extra 20 feet.
It does.
And
That
that's
is
a bonus action.
That's concentration, isn't it?
It is a con.
Yep.
So I'm going to cast that. That gives me extra 20 feet. So I should be close enough. Now he's going to get hit by... when you move 5 feet, is being warned. They take 1d6 damage.
Right.
So let me get him up there. Ooh. And then do a 1d6, and it's gonna say, oh, let's do it. That's a d6. Roll, baby, roll. Only 2 points of damage.
Got it.
But all right, let's start with the hand axe first.
Okay.
And Vexen trying. Nat 20, baby.
Hey.
Whoo! Hey! That is nice. Okay, so there's crit 11.
Got it.
Then I didn't do Hunter's Mark, so and then I'm gonna call. What is it? Oh wait. He was already hurt, so I'm gonna do Colossus Slayer.
Okay.
That's. Oh wait, no, that's an action. So that take one of my.
I don't think Colossus Slayer is an action.
Oh, that's when you do an attack.
Yes.
That's right. Okay, so then here's Colossus Slayer damage. There's 5 points of damage.
Got it.
And now I'm going to attack Light Hammer with advantage.
Yep.
Uh-oh. 13 to hit?
That is a miss.
Okay. So we'll go back to the hand axe one more time. See what it can do. 21 to hit.
That is a hit.
All right. 4 points of damage. Or I'm sorry, 9 points of
Like I
damage.
say, it looks like 9 to me.
Yeah.
You
and
want to
then-
pull your punches? That's all on you.
Nope, I don't. And then I am going to. Oh, don't I have? I thought I had that. Oh, here we go. I'm going to action surge. So
Okay.
that's
2 more attacks.
2 more attacks. Got it. And one of each, right? One with
no,
the hand
they're
axe.
both your hand axe.
Both hand axe. Okay, so 26 to hit.
That is a hit.
7 points of damage.
Got it.
Now it's advantage with hand axe.
That is
correct?
correct.
Yay, I like this. Oh, come on. 14 to hit?
That is a miss.
I thought maybe that might be the magic number. All right. Then as 20, so I moved, what, 5 to get
Yep.
in range with him?
Yeah,
So I've still
15
got
more
15?
feet.
All right, so then I'll go to the edge of that square there.
All right.
Oh, wait. Oh, hang on. Oh, wait, does that give me no, it doesn't, I didn't mean to do that unless I would checked if I didn't have an attack of opportunity, but I
I
guess
think
the
a
Echelon-
Chardalon Stride does not
Yeah.
provoke attack of opportunities.
Yeah, I think so. Let me check. Doesn't provoke. Yes, and moving doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. Okay,
Right.
so that's what I thought. Where I saw it. Okay, done. Sorry.
Alrighty, you are done.
Boom. There we go.
He goes. Looking at his wounds, you can tell he's a little taken back. But he takes one of the boulders and he slings the boulder at Drya, who is up on top. AC 23, Drya.
The hit.
11 points of damage. And since you are on top, you are knocked prone. I will need a dexterity save to see if you can hang on.
30.
You do. So basically takes your legs out from under you, but you manage to kind of fall down in like a burpee. It's like poof, and you stay on top of the pillar. He then moves forward. Let's see here. Actually, he then moves here. He only needs, he has a quite the reach with this club, which is 15 feet away. As he then kind of does this whirlwind with this big stone club at Wilhelm. Natural 20. Ooh.
Dude, I don't have silvery barbs, man.
I have silvery barbs, but I can't cast it on myself, can I?
Sure.
Yeah, why
Well,
not?
Silvery Barbs is
Reaction.
cast on the other guy.
Okay, because yeah, I don't have my super armor anymore, so yeah, then I will silver barbs on me. I only thought I could do it on somebody that I saw within range.
No, just do it.
Well,
Just do it.
the somebody
Oh.
you're casting it on is him.
Oh, I'm casting it on him attacking me. Okay, then yes, I want to cast silver barbs.
Alrighty. So it changes the natural 20 into an AC 28.
28, that's a hit.
Yep. That does 35 points of bludgeoning damage. As there is a huge crush. And the crowd is like... He then moves over just a wee bit so that he has a bit of cover coming from Drya.
But he's being sneaky.
I do need both of you to make concentration saving throws since you both took damage.
Yeah. Mine's a 9, but hang on. I think I have.
Drya, you are fine.
Let me see. I think I have something where I can turn that. Is that a feat, maybe? Where I can turn a saving throw or a failed thing into a. Damn it. Hang on. Sorry. Let me look at my notes real quick.
Dude, you're killing me.
Somebody skipped study session.
No kidding.
I don't see it. Wait, yeah. Wait, is that not a? That's not an ability check though, is it?
No, it is a saving throw.
Okay, never mind. I only have ability checks.
All right, so you lose the Chardonnay stride.
Okay,
when the boulder hit you. I'm just gonna pull this off to the side.
Ooh,
there we go. And it is now Drya's turn.
All right. Lightning arrow again.
Lightning arrow again.
Does the most damage. $31.
31. It is a hit, even with his cover. And let's see, he's got to make a dexterity saving throw. This time, no bueno.
No bueno.
Yeah, roll your lightning damage. Takes the 8.
Lightning damage is un momento, por favor. 48. No bueno. 27 points of damage.
Ooh. That one sizzles him quite a bit.
All right, let's see if he can catch this one. He's probably pissed now. 29 to hit.
29 is a hit.
11 points of damage.
All right, 11 points of damage. As a reaction, he snatches this one once again out of the air and slings it back at you. Make a dexterity saving throw.
20.
20. You once again dodge out of the way. The crowd's just kind of going, ooh!
All right. Come on. Let's do this.
Alrighty. Wilhelm.
So he can see me from where he is. Yes,
oh, yeah.
Around that little thing. Okay.
All the stuff that's in the way. I mean,
I'm gonna look down at where he threw the rock at me, or well, no, he hit me with a hammer, right?
Yeah, he hit you with his stone club.
With my I'm gonna look down where he hit me with the stone club, and I'm gonna kind of like just brush it off, and then look at him, and I'm gonna run over to him.
Alrighty.
And we are going to cast Hunter's Mark first as a bonus action.
Got it. Hunter's Mark.
And that's a Hunter's Mark. Now I gotta remember to do damage if I do. Here we go. Hand axe. 28 to hit.
Hand axe. A 28 is a success. That is a hit.
9 points of damage.
Got it.
Then, Hunter's Mark. 1 more point of damage.
Got it.
And when you hit a creature, is it once per round?
Once per round.
Once per
Per-
turn for Colossus.
Yep.
There we go. Here we go. Here comes some Colossus damage. 6 points of damage.
Got it.
Now the light hammer with advantage because I vexed him. 13 to hit.
No, not gonna hit.
Man, my hammer is just not. It's boink, boink, boink.
It is
Hammer.
apparently
You'd think
not hammer
on-
time.
I know. You'd think hammer on stone, maybe. Oh, that nat 20 rolled over. 24 to hit.
That is a hit.
That hand axe is chink, 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 chink. 8 points of damage.
Got it.
And there she goes.
All right. Well,
All right,
you
come on, boy.
you are standing there next to him now, so he takes his club and swings it down. You can see he is wobbling quite a bit.
He's looking gravelly.
Yeah. His first one is a paltry AC 15.
I parry that one.
Which makes your AC... What?
No, I don't parry. Sorry, I was just saying it as a because he only got a 15. I don't have parry.
Oh, okay. What is your AC?
I'm sorry.
What's your AC?
My AC is 21. No,
Oh,
he
okay.
missed. I was saying, yeah, he
Alrighty.
missed.
His second attack is an AC 24.
I am going to shield it.
Shield spell! Alrighty. You bring up the shield spell, and it blocks it. You can see the crowd going crazy. The look on his face is apparently surprised and concerned.
Uh-oh.
Drya.
Finish him off, girl. Put him down.
Bonus action, Hunter's
These
Mark.
little pebbles.
Bonus action, Hunter's Mark.
He's
Alrighty.
got 2 hunter's marks.
He does.
And then, since that's always prepared, I can still go ahead and cast my lightning arrow again.
It will get rid of your Hunter's Mark since they are both concentration.
Yeah, that was the
They're both
thing.
constant.
I didn't take a
See,
slot for that.
I didn't say that. But okay. Then I'll switch it out. I'm just gonna go ahead and cast lightning arrow again.
Nope. So you already cast Hunter's Mark as a bonus action. Lightning Arrow will
Yeah.
be a
Alright,
bonus
well then.
action.
You've used hunter's mark.
All right,
But you
well then
can't
fine.
use
Purple.
both.
18 to hit.
AC 18. Let's see. As a reaction, he snatches that arrow out of the air, and this time he slings it down at Wilhelm. Wilhelm, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
How about a 20?
You dodge. It's like he's right to the ground where you can like kind of jump your feet apart, and the arrow's like right between your feet. Like Yeah, Drya, your second shot.
Second shot.
Come on, put him in the noggin.
24.
24. He cannot grab that one, and that one does hit.
Get
9
him.
points of damage.
Plus your Hunter's Mark. Plus your sneak attack.
Is 3 plus sneak is 5.
He goes down.
There you go.
Yes! Yes!
There was much rejoicing.
There is much rejoicing as people in the arena are like, hey. They're all. We have a winner! Drya and Wilhelm. Please, first timers, come and collect your rewards. You can see the robot comes out and he kind of touches him, and you can obviously tell it's like a cure wounds or something as he's like starts to breathe again. But it's like he didn't get much more than just like 1 cure wounds, so it's kind of like, it's all you get. You get to go sleep it off. And he kind of starts to get to his feet. You can tell he's angry, but probably not in a position to start fighting because he only got a paltry cure wounds, and another one would put him down. And you're kind of like, I kind of see the logic behind that. They don't just heal him up to full, because if they get up angry and start shit, they probably get knocked down again.
Wilhelm,
Yeah.
you
I
might want
can't
to walk
move.
away.
It's your turn.
Yeah.
We're not. We're still in
Yeah, I'm coming.
Combat.
battle mode.
I'm coming. There you go.
Yeah, we're not
Hey.
next. There we are.
I'm like, can we move now? Can we go? Can we go? Can we
Yeah.
go? Can we
Yeah.
go?
Woo! Yeah! Wow!
Woohoo!
Back to eating now. Back to eating now.
As if Speck stuffs another bagel in his face.
Uh,
All right.
Kaiser roll.
As you get up to the top, the bard kind of lays it out. He's like, "So, first time, huh?
yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, you guys did like really, really well.
That's
So-
my brother.
Yeah,
My sister.
you look like an archer. So, let's see." He kind of goes over and once again he kind of pulls the chest out and he kind of puts it in front of you. And let's see. You did really good with all of those. You know, lots of swinging and smacking. Well, here. How about this one? And say, now, rules are, we don't really know what's in them, but we can kind of type them to what we see. So it's kind of a surprise to everybody what you get.
All right.
He's like, those are yours. You can open them here. You can open them there. Whatever.
All right. So we'll take them, and I'll go back to the table with, or to the. Actually, let's go back to the table, right? With the.
I'll bow to
Maybe.
I'll bow to the tiefling and I'll walk away.
Yeah. 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 I'll nod to the tiefling and go around the corner.
All right. And Drya goes over the wall.
No, my bad.
She's in the Netherlands. I'm gonna go back. Where is Fexy Boy?
He's at the table.
He's at our table, dude.
Okay, good. Now I'm gonna go back to the table.
This is like
and,
great seating.
As you're kind of walking along, you see some of them. They're like, "Way to go, human! Yeah, way to go!" It's like, "I hate elves. Suck." He obviously lost his bet, and he's like throwing his paper.
Sucker.
All right.
You see
Then
some
I'll
of them
open-
kind of like snort, like, you know, kind of at
Whatever. I just kind of wink at him and keep walking.
Yeah.
you. Alrighty.
I glare at him because I'm walking behind her. I glare at him. If they look at her funny because she's an elf.
Most of them look at her a little funny because she's an elf. There's a couple of humans that just kind of like, pretty good. You know, they kind of give you that Vato kind of look, like, hey,
Yeah.
that was good.
Yeah,
That was good.
Yeah.
Good.
But yeah, the ones who are kind of like the orcs and those, they're all like, because they didn't bet on you. There's no way in hell they were going to bet on you.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's like,
All
in
right,
fact,
so I'll open up what we got. Or
alrighty.
what I got.
You want me to cure you? Cure wounds?
Or wait, do we get cured automatically after the
No.
end, AJ? Or
No,
Uh-oh.
you don't.
Hang on,
That's
let
a
me see
no,
what I
sir.
got. All right, what can you cure wounds? Is that is it casting cost or something?
Yep, it's a spell slot.
Well, hang on. I've got that something here. Hang on. I can do second wind. I'll do a second wind on myself. Can I
Okay.
do that?
Yeah, you can do that.
So
All
I'm
right.
gonna get 1d10 plus 5. So nope, that's a d100.
Pancakes
D10.
and 2 eggs and bacon and bread.
Really? Are you still eating? Are you gonna
All right,
eat?
I
Are
got
you be able to fight on a full
A
stomach?
5 plus 5. So I got 10 hit points back.
They have
Okay.
dumplings
See what
too.
that does for me.
Oh my god.
That gives me 177. I'll do one more.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do one more.
Yeah, you're outside of combat. You can pretty much use any spells or abilities to
Okay.
kind of.
Hey, another 5 and 5 more, so that's 10. So I need to get another 10 points back. All right,
Alrighty.
I'm pretty good now. All
Okay.
right.
So yeah, you open up your chests. Inside, and who wants to open up first?
Go ahead, Dry.
Dryad. Inside Dryad. Inside your chest, as you open it up, there appears to be. It would be kind of like, you know, like when people have a cloak, and then there's this mantle that kind of goes over the top of a cloak. This is just a mantle. Inside, there is a note. It says, "Congratulations on your new Mantle of Spell Resistance."
Ooh. Ah.
She's spellproof.
Nice.
You open yours, and inside there is a nice, suave purple cloak. Actually, it's not quite a cloak. It doesn't have a hood. There's a note that says, "Congratulations on your Cape of the Mountebank."
Oh, you dimension door, dude.
That's me.
Yep,
I
that's
got
yours.
a cape of
Yes.
Cape
What
of the
is it?
Mountebank.
the Montebank.
Mounte Bank.
Cape of the Montebank. Okay, got it. Let's see what that does.
It's a dimension door.
Cape
I know,
smells
'cause I had
faintly
one
of
and I gave it-
brimstone.
I gave it to the noble dude that got us into this mess.
While wearing a yes, mentioned door as a magic guy. Property can't be used again until the next.
Alrighty. As things kind of get quiet once again. Next on the slate, we have a unique challenge. This is for a single combatant versus the Undead Horde. Where is my... Oh, there we go. The crowd yells. You basically see a group of skeletons start to move, kind of in a cluster, as they begin to climb down, kind of literally, climb down the walls. They don't even come over to the ladders. They just kind of, and there is a little gaggle. Doesn't look anything super special about them. Just skeletons.
It's just one? Or okay, all of them. Oh shit.
There's a horde, buddy.
Oops, I grabbed one too many.
Hopefully this is a high risk, high reward situation here.
It could be.
Should I do it? Yeah, should I?
It's up to you, man. If you
Up
feel
to you, man.
confident, if not, I'll jump in there.
Hoo-yah!
It's only for one.
Yeah, it's only for one.
Yeah, I mean, by the look of it, you actually jump in there. Everybody's like, well, who do we have here? You can see the bard on the other end just kind of like comes over to the stairs. He's like, oh, over here, come here, guy. You, dude.
Sorry.
He's like, what's your name?
Vex.
Vex. His name's Vex. Vex! And everybody's like, it's kind of funny because it's silent. You're like everybody like doesn't know what to make of this, since you don't apparently have any like weapons or, you know, or what do you have a weapon? Do you have a staff or something?
I got bare fist and a dart.
Ah, a bare fist and a dart. All right. He's like, well, I mean, good luck, man. He's like, hope you know what you got into.
Luck. That's nothing but. Anyways, I can't fucking talk. Let's go.
Alrighty. A man of few words. Alrighty. So you can see the skeletons kind of take these positions down here. You can see what appear, two of them have spears, two have like swords and shields. You can see three archers, and the last one is kind of in robes. So, with that, everybody starts taking bets. If there's any magic or anything, I don't know if monks have any abilities you can do to buff yourself.
Nothing really. Nothing at all.
Alrighty. So the bets will basically be going on. As the bets go on,
I'm betting.
Let me set up. You can't bet since you are a fighter. They don't let the fighters bet. Nope.
I'm not fighting this time, though.
They don't let the fighters bet.
Nah.
Yeah, I know, right? Go ahead and roll initiative. Bets are closed. Fighters ready?
What the fuck?
Leon! Alrighty. So, is that where you want to start?
No.
Where do you want to start? Put yourself wherever you want to start.
Let's go like right about here. Okay, so which is each block? I think
Yeah, they're
it's
like 10 by 10.
10 by 10? Okay. So
All right, you start there. As you kind of get behind the pole, everybody starts kind of laughing. They're all like, like, what is this? Alrighty. Let's see. Your initiative is a 6. They go first.
Yeah.
So, as the skeletons kind of like look at each other, you can see that the first ones start to advance. Not that way. Why are you advancing that way?
He exited the arena. He's got scared.
Where God did he go? I didn't even pull that direction. I don't even know where that dude went. Oh, there he is. Oh, no, that's not him. All right, the hell with that guy. I'll get another one. Come here, undead. And let me go ahead and throw our fight music on.
Line of sight? Okay, no, they don't have line of sight. Oh, 2 of them? Oh, shit.
No, I meant accidentally. Drop one. All right, so A, B, C. He would be C. There we go. All right. So these 4. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. These 4 basically started advancing towards you. Kind of very rhythmically, very cautiously. Get in your spot. You can see like they are kind of readying to attack, maybe as a group or something. Kind of like marching in a line as they kind of come in your direction. Skeleton. We'll move out to here. All right, and yeah, they all go before you. The skeletons decide to shoot. You have +2 AC versus the first 2. So the first 2 shots come in. Add 2 to your AC. AC 15.
Misses.
AC 21.
That. Wow, hits.
Alrighty. It does 8 points of piercing damage.
Alright.
Alright. The other skeleton up here, you pretty much have +5 against this guy. +5 to your AC. As he tries to... Holy crap, he natural 20.
Okay. Pierced right through the wall, huh?
Yeah, I have no idea. It was that one moment you just kind of glanced around the corner. And, yeah, took a shoulder. 7 points of damage.
Oh, that could be worse. That could be
worse. Then... Let's see, the last guy in the club, in the back, in the robe, he just kind of holds his position where he is. It is your turn.
All right. I counted this out. It's up like it's 50 feet, I think. That was 50. It was like it was 45 from here. So I'm gonna go straight here. Climb up this. I went around, by the way. I went around like this way, and then right here. I'm gonna take him out.
Okay.
That's 50. That's 55. All right, that's 45. Sorry.
What's your movement?
55.
55, and you can run up walls now, right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
I'll go ahead and give him the little pop in the face. Watch it.
Alrighty.
All right. Well, what about 11?
An 11 is not a hit.
That's crazy. I got another attack. All right. What about 26?
That is a hit.
All right. 7 points of damage.
7 points of what type of damage?
I think it's his unarmed. I think
Unarmed
melee attack.
Unarmed is bludgeoning. 7 points of damage. Since skeletons are vulnerable to bludgeoning damage, he goes kapoof
Oh wow!
in a pile of bones.
There you go, Max.
Right here.
Way to go, little buddy.
Oh, cool. I have enough movement to do my last move right here to this little grub right here,
Alrighty.
and then I'm gonna go. For your blows.
Alright. As you move to him, though, his reaction takes over, and you see it has like a scepter in his hand, which bursts into flame as he swings it at you. AC 18.
Just hits.
That does 6 points of bludgeoning plus 6 points of fire damage.
Well, okay.
And now you can do your flurry of blows.
What the? For your blows, 13.
AC 13 against this guy is not a hit.
Oh my gosh, 13 again.
Nope.
There we go, natural 20.
Natural 20. That is a hit.
Oh my god. And then I'm gonna do damage to you real quick. That's 9 points of damage. And then, does he go kabloom?
It does not.
Okay, then I'm gonna do this. I am gonna topple him. So he's gonna go prone. He needs to roll a DC saving throw. It's DC Dex saving throw.
Alrighty. He makes a dex saving throw. His total is a 4.
He falls prone, DC 15.
Alrighty. He falls prone.
And
kind of leg
that is
sweeping.
Whip the leg, Daniel.
And that is it for right now. That's all I can really do.
Alrighty. End your turn?
Yep.
Alright.
Yep.
I got it. Alright. These skeletons turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. They have to dash in order to get to you. But these skeletons come up and they will pretty much immediately, to the best of their ability, to in a square.
Yes.
Now you don't have to move anymore, buddy. Just turn in a circle and kick them all in the head. Knock all their blocks off.
Alrighty. The two archers fire at Fax. The first one, AC 11.
Misses.
Second one, AC 7.
Misses.
This guy stands up. He takes his flaming scepter and swings it at you. Twice. First swing, AC 11.
Misses.
Second swing, AC 16.
Misses.
Alrighty. As you're dodging, people in the crowd are now starting to go gasp as like all of these, misses are happening as you're kind of like just moving around so fast, like what that?
Cool. I see all the skeletons that go around me now. I was like, all right, it's time for me to shine. I'm gonna go after A first with my unarmed strike.
Okay.
There you go. Kind of better rolls. 15.
15 is
15.
a hit.
Ooh. With a whopping 11 points of damage.
And he bursts as he goes down.
And then I'm gonna go for C now.
Kick him in the
Better roll. 19 to hit.
19 is a hit.
The unarmed strike. Oh, 13 points of damage.
He also explodes. It sounds like bowling pins. Like.
And then I do my absolute epic Zen, how like Anakin Skywalker does his on Battlefront 2. And then I'll do Furrier Blows. I need boom, Furrier Blows. That's 2 right there now. And Furrier Blows, I'm going after 13 on F, but I'm assuming that misses.
On F, a 13. That does miss.
Okay. Again. Oh my gosh. 15?
15 does hit.
Alright. 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage, and F just goes, explodes. And he goes down.
And then one on G. 23 to hit.
That's a hit.
And that's going to be a 12 points of damage.
And he goes down.
What else do I have?
Dominoes.
What else do I have? What else do I have? What else do I have? Alright, yeah, I'll take one more damage. Alright, that'll end my turn right there.
Alrighty. The archers quickly draw their bows and fire in your direction. The first one, natty 20.
Can I deflect missile that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, I'll use my reaction on that. Whatever damage that is.
Okay. Well, you roll your damage if it's higher than their damage.
Oh, well.
You have a die. There should be a die there for you to roll.
Yeah, there's deflect attack radius, and then there's direct deflect attack. Alright, so deflect attack.
It does 7 points of damage. Yes, you grab it out of the air.
Can I throw it back now?
I think so. Doesn't it say that? It should give you a reaction.
A reaction, and then a deflect react, it reduces the damage. Piercing, slashing, it hits you take can reduce the attack of total damage by 10d10 by 12.
Yes, you can.
It should give a dexterity saving throw or something.
Oh, if a creature must assess a DC 15 dexterity saving throw.
All right, who are you throwing it at?
I'll throw it back at the archer.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
He makes throwing it back at the archer. He actually has a 20 on his dexterity saving throw. So it goes sailing through his rib cage, just missing him. Like, woof. And he kind of looks down at it and kind of looks back at you.
Shit.
But you took no damage. The second one takes a shot, and it is an AC 8. He misses. Then the other one with the flaming scepter, the one in the robe, he swings his scepter at you. His first swing is an AC 11. His second swing is an AC 6. As they both miss. The crowd kind of starting to really heat up.
I'm just going to go after this guy. I'm going to go full on out. Let's go, buddy. We're going to play footsies. Oh my gosh, 13.
That is a miss.
Rolling in. There we go. 26.
That is a hit.
Oh my. 6 points of damage.
Got it.
Target blows. 12. Oh my gosh.
That is a miss.
Alright, 28.
That's it.
Enough of these games, pal. 9 points of damage.
Got it.
Okay, what does it matter? 26 to hit?
26 is a hit.
13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. And let's see. That one manages to explode him. And he goes down.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get up close to him. There you go.
Alrighty, the archer at the top, he fires down at you. Good point. Natural 1. Totally missed. The archer in your face, he shoots at you with disadvantage since you are in his face. You notice they don't have any other weapons, only their bows. That is an AC 7. He misses too.
Go ahead and finish him off, sir. I'm going ahead and give him the old 1-2. Alright. 27 to hit.
That's it.
14 points of damage.
And he explodes.
And then when I rise gracefully. Hello there.
And yeah, that you see this one. If he could grimace, it's like he's like, ooh.
His jaw falls off.
Yeah, basically it's like his
falls off.
His bottom jaw just kind of drops like way open.
23 to hit.
That's a hit.
And for my final trick, 7 points of damage.
7, which of course through their vulnerability is 14, and he goes down.
Ooh,
Slow motion
Now
yay.
do a
kick.
backflip off the
Three
top
si-
of that pillar, dude.
Once I kick
Land.
them, I land with my 1 foot on the wood, and I do a somersault backflip, and
Yeah,
land
that-
with my fist in the floor like
Hero
Spider-Man.
pose.
Give me an
Yeah, man.
give me an
Hero landing.
acrobatics check.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, and he caught his toe on the top of the stairs.
Yeah,
and fell on
it
his face.
didn't quite make that backflip.
I had a +9 on acrobatics too.
Yeah.
You see a couple people
Oh,
like,
great.
but nevertheless,
And you get up. You got to get up, dude. Just dust yourself off. I meant to do that.
I
I
started doing push-ups. I started doing push-ups, and
Yeah.
and we have a winner, Fex.
Yay.
Yay.
You can see the golems kind of like come out and like kind of look around like they don't know what to do. Then you see this old guy kind of comes out and basically they're just scooping the bones. They open up these little holes in the ground and they just start kind of like pushing the bones down in there. Just sweeping up the undead horde.
Oh, wow.
As you kind of come up
Keep
there,
them for
the
the next
bard's
time.
like, I mean, the bard, you know, he's not going to show you that he's kind of eating crow, but he's like, "Ooh, that was awesome." Like, he did not expect that at all. He's like, you kind of see the tiefling up there. He's like, got one raised eyebrow. Like, okay, we have something here. He's like, he looks at him. The bard looks back at the tiefling. And the tiefling kind of gives a nod. And the bard's like, "Well, that was very impressive." He's like, "Well, here's your reward." And he kind of pulls out a chest. He's like, "You can open it here. You can open it in there." It's yeah, but that was very impressive.
Thank you. I'll take it.
It's like, I mean, I didn't bet, but wow, that was pretty good. I think that's the first time the undead horde's been beaten in a while. Oh, watch out for the hole there. Don't fall.
Oh, where's the? Where am I at right now? I don't know where I'm at.
I think you found the whole effects.
Oh.
There you are.
Sorry. I nodded the tiefling guys for
He's not
form of
so
respect.
graceful right now.
No.
Yeah, I tell her right now. Like I said, I nod to the tiefling with respect, and then I walk away.
All right.
To the table.
He's a little ward out.
Alrighty. As you kind of get your reward and start bring your box back around to the table. As you're walking around, even you don't get a lot of like ugly grins. You know what I mean? There's like some half people that are like disappointed that they lost, but there's a good chunk of people that bet and they're like, "Hey, yeah!" They're like, "Hey, thanks."
What was it like a 5-time multiplayer right there on the bets?
All right.
I'll go ahead and open my.
play.
Open
my
it,
little
open it, open
gift.
it, open it.
Alright,
see what you
I
got,
put the chest
buddy.
on the table.
Sounds like it's good.
Alrighty. You open it up. Inside, you see these like leather straps, and it says, "Congratulations on your wraps of unarmed prowess." These are rare.
They are. Oh, you must put them on.
They are
Okay.
the rare wraps of unarmed prowess.
I just put them on me, just looking them up like in the lights and stuff like that. Like, what are they?
I'll let you look them up, and then you can read them to us. You can tell everybody who is watching. What did Fex just get?
And I will see how I do this. So you go to inventory, and then I manage inventory.
Yeah. Search
It's
for
Wraps. WRAPS. Of unarmed prowess. And there's like uncommon, rare. Make sure you pick the ones that are rare.
Powers is a +2, and there's a +3.
Oh wow.
Wow. He gets a +3
These are the
to hit.
rare? Or are these
Yeah.
the very rare?
Rare. No, rare. Just rare.
These are the rare, +2.
+2 to hit.
Yeah.
You got a +2 to hit on your arm strike.
You got a +2 on bonus attack. It's considered magical to come over immunity or resistance. Wow, dude. That's cool.
While you're wearing these cloth wraps, your unarmed strikes are considered magical for the purpose of overcoming immunity and resistance to non-magical attacks and
Yeah.
damage. And you gain +2 bonus to attack.
To
Wow.
hit. Yes. What's yours to hit now?
Alrighty.
11.
Woohoo! You're
for
bigger
11.
than I am now, buddy.
So wait, hold on. It gives me what else too? Hold on. That's
Read
crazy.
it, Nate. Are we gonna fight again? You gonna fight again? Say yes. Say yes.
Dry's got the bloodlust up, man. I'm like, calm down, girl. We got out of this one alive.
Alrighty.
On your
So-
wrist.
As you kind of like, there seems to be a delay in the activity around the arena, as the tiefling man seems to be talking to somebody who is nearby. They're having kind of a conversation, and finally there's like an announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an extraordinarily rare opportunity for one contender. Well, Ivorius is challenging a single combatant to one-on-one. And I must say, the prize pool for this one will be doubled. You see a human who's been standing, he's been sitting kind of next to the booth. He basically hops down, lands, and the crowd's like, there's like a gasp. He's basically humanoid size. He kind of wears a half mask. The lower jaw looks humanoid enough. He pulls out what appears to be a short sword and a scimitar,
I'm gonna turn and look at the.
and strodes kind of across the field. He seems to be staring up towards the table area, particularly to the northwest, in your direction.
Vex, you're northwest, buddy. I'm north.
No, you're northwest.
All right, I'm gonna look at the two of them and go, well, I think this guy's calling me out.
I think he is.
He's, you have the two stuff on your hands. He has the two stuff in his hands. Of course he's calling you out.
I mean, I think he's calling you out. No, okay.
I'm gonna drop down right next to him.
Oh.
You drop down next to him.
Do you have all your heals?
It's this little, it's kind of like that little circle when fighters are getting ready, as he just kind of walks around staring at you. You can't see the expression on his upper face, but his jaw just kind of like, and he turns to the side and kind of in the dirt. You hear a voice. Let's see what you have.
I'm gonna bend down. I'm gonna put my weapons right down on the ground with my hands on top of them. I'm gonna reach over, grab some dirt, rub it together like a little gladiator move,
Yep.
pick up my weapons, and I'm ready for him.
Okay.
Just get it on, buddy.
It's like,
Let's
where
get it on.
do you wish to begin?
Let's start right here. I'm
All
right
right.
up next to him, face to face.
We have.
Whoever rolls highest gets to go hit first.
He says, all right.
You both roll dice and
He actually takes his weapons and he puts them in his sheaths.
Ah,
And he just holds his hands out to the side. Like, and just his fingers kind of like dancing as he's like, He's like, just say when.
I'm
And you-
too old to fall for that, so I'm gonna roll for initiative.
Alrighty. It's basically, it's like, the bets
I
are,
don't need a gunfighter
the bets
showdown,
have just
baby.
been doing this like, and he's like, Leon! And you roll for initiative.
Whisters.
Mortal Kombat! Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. Dun, dun, dun.
Finish
Alright.
him.
I wish I had that. Throw
Mortal
the
Kombat?
scorpion. No, I mean if I could do something, I could like throw a scorpion chain and bring him over to me, and chop their heads off.
Hang on a second. I gotta load up the initiative bar here.
I hope we don't get sued by all these people that we drop names about in our games.
No, we're not playing official music. Or
Okay,
mimicking. Alrighty. Let's see. Let's see. Alright. Let's see. He's got a 19. What's your initiative?
Was 13, I think.
13. Alright. He goes first. Alright. As it gets right down here, he quickly, hands just drop to his weapons as they come up, kind of spinning underhanded. He attacks with his short sword. His short sword is an AC 14.
Miss.
He then quickly swings one more time with his short sword. It is an AC 15. However, because he had missed the first time, he seems to have advantage on the second hit, which makes his 15 a AC 30.
Well, yeah. I think that's a meme.
19 points of piercing damage as the wound feels extremely vicious. Actually, did I say AC 30? Holy shit, he crit. Oh, that was a crit. My bad. Change that. It was not 19 points of damage. It was 24 points of damage because they rolled like shit. As you're like, oh, something about that just did not feel right. He then uses his nick attack with his scimitar. That is only an AC 13. Let's see here, but I think because that once per. Just checking one thing.
That's good.
That is fail. That is. That's great. That is. Okay, no, he missed. All right. Then he uses his bonus action to attack once again with his scimitar. You're like, I've seen this dance before. AC 22.
I'll wait. I'll take that one.
Take it. Alrighty.
I'll take it.
19 points of slashing damage. He then action surges, attacking once again with his short sword, which is an AC 17.
Miss.
And one more time with his short sword, which is an AC 15.
Miss.
As he kind of like two swings, kind of making you step back. He then kind of glares as it is now your turn.
Well, hand axe is going to come up and hit him for 29.
AC 29 is a hit. The crowd kind of like,
6 points of damage, and I'm going to add. Oh wait, he's not. Wait, is it most? Wait, see, Colossus Slayer makes me confused. It doesn't matter what.
No, that's the first time
creature
he's been hit, so he was not damaged
Okay.
prior to that.
Gotcha. So then advantage with light hammer. How about 26 to hit?
That is a
with
hit.
Light hammer. Now we're going to do 7 points of damage, and we're going to do the Colossus Slayer
Yep,
for 1 point of damage.
8 total. Got it.
And then we're going to go back to hand axe. 25 points of damage, or 25 to hit.
AC 25. He uses a reaction, Defensive Duelist, which increases his AC higher than a 25, and he parries it.
Light hammer straight up. 21 to hit with the light hammer.
It does not hit, as Defensive Duelist lasts the rest of his round.
Balls.
Ting, ting.
So was that attack? Crap. I didn't know that. That last attack was my bonus action, right?
That was, yes. That was the last one. Was it bonus
Okay.
action?
I didn't know that lasted the entire round, but now I do.
Yep.
And if that happens again,
Yep,
then
now you
I
do.
will do something different.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Yep, you learn. Learning. It's like he kind of goes into this flurry with his blades. Ding, 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 ding. As those last
Next
two
time
just
I
kind of
won't
parry
waste
off of
bonus
him.
action on an attack.
His turn. He kind of circles a little. And then he comes in thrusting with his short sword.
Must be Greek.
AC 18.
That's a miss.
Alrighty. He tries this time to follow it up with his scimitar, which, because he missed, he has advantage on the next attack. AC 19.
That's a miss.
He missed again. He comes back with a short sword. AC 24.
I'm gonna shield that one.
Alrighty.
So that'll be a miss.
Your shield spell causes that one to miss. And he has one more attack, which he uses with his scimitar. And it is an AC 13.
That's a miss.
And ching, 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 ching. The crowd's like, ooh. And it is your turn.
All right. I forgot to tell you. Well, yeah, I did on the last one, but I'm going to remind you again. I do have multi-attack defense. I keep forgetting this. That every time that if they hit me with an attack, they have disadvantage on all other attacks on that turn.
Ah, yeah. Please, by all means, remind me.
Yeah, I forgot that. I was like, God dang, something. He's hitting me again. Wait, that doesn't normally happen. What's going on? Okay, so here we go. All right, Mr. Attack, hand axe. Hand axe to the schnoz. It rolled over a 14. No.
That is a miss.
All right, light hammer. Maxwell Silverhand. Nope, 12. Dang, kind of got me disoriented. 18 to hit with the hand axe that time.
18. That is a miss.
Crapola. Come on. How about 21 with the light hammer?
21. He goes into defensive duelist and causes that one to miss as a reaction.
Balls. Okay. Gotta get you next round then.
All right, his turn. Once again, playing to the crowd. He's rotating kind of around you.
Show off.
Absolutely. Definitely a show off.
I'm gonna get him.
He's like, I'm going to get him. I don't know what it's going to be, but I'm going to get him. I'm going to get you somewhere. I'm going to get you somewhere in here. All right. Let's see. As he moves this time, something he forgot. You see the image of him begins to displace a little bit. Kind of like a displacer beast as he moves. He attacks with his short sword, AC 19. Nope. All right. He
No good.
goes up with his scimitar. That is a natural 20.
Silvery.
You're gonna cast it from the
Too late.
from the balcony.
Too late. Yeah. Too
Oh,
late.
guess
I
that.
didn't think of it. I keep forgetting. That's on me.
Alrighty.
I'll learn.
24 points of damage. And let's see. This is because he has a slasher. Your next attacks. There it is. When you score a critical hit, deal slashing damage, which it was. You have disadvantage on your attack rolls until the start of. When you score a critical hit that deals slashing damage to a creature, it has disadvantage until the start of his next turn. So you'll have disadvantage on attack rolls on your next turn.
Did I call the disadvantage on multiple attacks before your attack on this one?
No. Okay, so yeah, so instead of a critical hit, let's see, that would change it. Let's see,
So
I will take the
back.
Yeah, I will take the lower of the die, and that will be an AC 29, so it will still normally hit. It will not be a critical, so you won't have that. And instead of that damage, you take 19.
Okay, gotcha. Back where we were before.
Yeah.
All right.
All right,
Gotcha.
back to his short sword. For his second attack with short sword, that's an AC 20.
20 is a miss.
20 is a miss. All right. And all these attacks are shooting at disadvantage currently. 20 is a miss, but because he misses, he gets advantage, which makes it a normal roll for him. AC 22.
That is that's a hit. I'll take it.
All right, and that one is a hit. That one slashes for 15 points of damage, and in place of his mastery on this weapon, he uses the push ability, which pushes you back 5 feet. And the crowd's like, whoa, as your feet kind of do that, anime slide backwards kind of thing. And then he just kind of backs up. And he kind of like draws a line in the dirt with his foot.
All right. Well, I'm gonna raise my hand axe and light hammer up in front of me like an X and tap them together, and I'm gonna run at him.
Alrighty. Ting!
And I'm gonna go right up next to it, and I'm going to strike with the hand axe for 20 to hit.
AC 20, that is a miss.
Oh, well, aren't you just
Yeah.
27 to hit?
27, that is a hit. Wait, are you rolling at disadvantage?
No, do I? Oh,
Yeah.
Why do I, on a miss, I roll at disadvantage?
Because he is displaced.
Okay. Oh, okay. So the light hammer is the next. Oh, both of them are at disadvantage?
Yeah, until you
Well, I
hit
missed
him.
the first one.
Until you hit him, he is displaced.
Okay, so 11, that's a miss.
Kind of like
Okay,
does that.
Index disadvantage. 25 to hit.
That hits.
Now he's material.
Yeah.
He's a material girl. 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage.
Now light hammer with advantage. How about 25 to hit with the light hammer?
25 to hit. He goes ahead and uses his reaction there to go ahead and add. He probably should have done it before, but I forgot. To increase his AC higher than a 25, as his defensive duelist blocks that.
Okay. Well, that's my 4. But very good. Warming up still. Hopefully I got enough health to make me through this. Let's go.
We'll see. So he's not at disadvantage until he hits you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Well, you probably want a silvery barbs now because I just nat 20.
And silvery barb.
All right. You get it. You can get the advantage, obviously, on your next attack. That turns it into an AC 20.
Miss.
All right. That is a miss. Let's see. Since he missed you, he gets advantage on his next attack due to his skills. With his scimitar. AC 29.
That's a hit.
That is a hit. He now has disadvantage to hit you. AC 13 points of damage, slashing. And he follows it up with disadvantage on his short sword. His disadvantage attack is an AC 12. Then using his bonus action back to the scimitar. Since he missed, he gets advantage, but you are at disadvantage. It is a normal roll for him. AC 12. Wow, 2 bad rolls back to back. It is your turn. As the
All right.
weapons just kind of like clashing in the middle. King, 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 king.
Okay, how about hand axe for a crit?
Ooh, nasty. Was that at disadvantage? Did you roll a disadvantage?
No.
Oh,
Shit.
gotta roll a disadvantage. He's displaced.
Okay. Every time, even though I hit him my last round, he gets displaced.
Yeah,
again.
once his round starts, once he gets his turn,
Okay, he's
it starts to
displaced. Okay.
displace again.
18's a miss then, right?
That is a miss.
Oh, that's a miss. Oh, that's a miss. Damn. 25 to hit with the light hammer.
He goes ahead and uses his defensive duelist to increase his AC.
Well, some bitch.
But yeah, he actually blocks that one, so it's like that would have hit. It's like, alrighty, his turn. The crowd is just like gasping. So his first attack is only a normal attack. AC 28 though. Oh, AC 28. But unusual to form, this hit is a critical hit. You're like, this guy is really good. Without being a natural 20, it does result in a critical hit. And it does 22 points of piercing damage. On top of it, with the piercing ability that he has, you are at, let's see, Piercer. What does Piercer do? Oh, Piercer's extra D6. That's all. Add another 5 points of damage.
Okay.
That's all that is. All right, and then he goes back. Now he goes to your disadvantage to hit, but he vexed you, so it is a normal attack roll with his scimitar. AC 29.
That's a hit.
21 points of damage. He goes back to his short sword, which is at disadvantage. That is a miss. AC 15. And then one last time with his bonus action to attack. His advantage for missing is canceled by your disadvantage for a normal roll. And that is an AC 11. A miss. Goes back to your turn. He is displaced.
All right. I am going to. I'll attack you. And disadvantage on the first one. Yes.
Yeah, disadvantage on all until you hit him.
Yeah. 25 to hit.
25. He uses his defensive duelist to stop it.
Oh wait, that's the disadvantage. Hang on,
Yep.
sorry. 23 to hit.
That is a miss. Defensive duelist is still, you're gonna have to beat a 25.
Oh. Wait, hang on. So bonus action. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on it.
No.
Wait a minute. Bonus action. I'm gonna cast Ashardon Stride.
A Chardalon
Right next to
Stride.
him. That should get him a hit, right?
Yeah. Well, it will do damage. Yes.
Okay, damage. So then I'm gonna cast that on him.
Well, you don't cast it on him. You cast it on yourself.
Oh yeah, I meant cast it on myself, and there we go. Yeah, casting that on myself. So he will get damage.
Yeah. It'll take the burning damage from a Chardalon Stride.
Okay.
Let me
then
just
He's gonna
go ahead and roll the damage. There's not much you can do about that.
4 points of damage.
Let me just look and see if that overrides his displacement or if he has to actually be hit by a weapon. While you wear this cloak, let's see. Oh no, if you take damage. Yes, so that causes him to... And he is no longer displaced.
Okay. And that was my bonus.
You hear the
action.
crowd like...
So.
All right. Oh, his turn. Got it. All right. Back to him. Short sword. It is just a normal attack at the moment. AC 15.
Miss.
And it's missed. It is missed. Gains some advantage on his next roll, which is his scimitar. AC 29.
That's a hit.
And that is a critical hit for him.
Oh, well, I didn't. Oh.
It was not a natural 20.
Okay.
It was 27 points of slashing damage, and your attacks will have disadvantage next round.
Oh, shit.
He
Come on, man.
he
Come on.
You guys are kind of there like, holy crap, is this really happening? AC 22.
Yeah, I'll take it,
Wow.
I guess.
Alrighty.
Wow.
16 points of damage.
Oh.
And let's see. He follows that up with his bonus action attack, Scimitar, AC 22.
I'm going to have to shield it.
Alrighty. Throws a shield spell. Are you bloodied?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm bloody.
Gotcha. Yeah. Wilhelm, your turn. All your attacks this round are disadvantaged no matter what because of his that slash that he does. It's like, God, that thing's horrible.
And so you said all are at disadvantage?
That is correct.
Okay. Even if I hit, but that'll put it to normal if I do that. Okay. Yeah,
No,
so
that's
20
it.
to hit.
So you're at disadvantage because of the critical slash that he did, not because of the cloak.
Okay.
So it doesn't really matter at this point. The cloak doesn't matter right now.
Okay. So 20 to hit.
20 is a miss.
Ooh, that's horrible. 11. Okay, hang on a second. I'm... Oh, crap. I can't use the cloak because that's an action. Crap. Okay. I've done 3 attacks.
Yeah, I think you've only done
2.
one. Oh, two. There's a light hammer. Two.
Okay, so disadvantage again. Here. Come on. Disadvantage for the hand axe. Oh, come on. Man. Roll over. That's stuck. 18 to hit.
Nope.
Miss.
That's a miss. Now your bonus action.
I'm going to bonus action, second wind, give myself some
Alright.
healing.
Give me 2 con saves to see if you held on to a Charlatan stride.
2 con saves? Okay.
Yeah, I think it hit you twice.
Oh, 6
No, all right, it was good.
and 12. So a D. Second wind is a D10 plus 5. So 6 points of healing. Wow, I can't take another hit. All right. Oh wait, wrong. I did the wrong thing. Sorry. Damn it. So that's 12 healing.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
No, I'm gonna go down. All right.
All right. Looking at your condition, he doesn't attack. He points his weapons. He says, "Do you yield?" And he does not attack this round. Only asking if you yield.
So I'm still at disadvantage if I hit him?
Only because of his displacement right now.
Does Hunter's Mark get rid of displacement?
No. Damage. You have to damage him somehow.
Okay.
You found that out with the Chardalon Stride. Once he got burned, it's like all of his images like went and just merged back together.
Okay, then I am going to magic missile him.
Oh, all right.
Can
Nice.
I do that with him being all wavy?
Yeah, it works. It'll work. It's not mirror image, so they'll all hit and do damage.
I'm gonna cast it at 4th level. I've got one 4th level left, and I can't dimension door that's gonna help me do anything. So might as well magic missile.
Alrighty. You let it go. The crowd's like,
is that 5 missiles then?
Yeah.
4th level.
4th level. Let's
4th
see.
level.
That would be
Or
3 more
6.
than normal. That's 6.
So 6,
64
okay. So
plus
here-
6.
All right, here we go. So there's 5. There's 4. 4. There's 2. That's 4. There's a 2, and that should be 6, I think.
Alrighty. And let's see, the total. Let's see, 9, 13, 15, 17, 20 points of damage as they splash into it. He kind of like shoulders rock back. Alrighty. Anything else?
Then,
Use a code. Get out of there.
I can't because it's an action. So my second
I don't care.
one
Get the
is
fuck out of there.
done. Yeah, and it's dimension doors at 4th level anyway. So.
Alrighty.
Then I'm going to. Well, he's right up next against me still. So yeah, he's gonna.
Alrighty.
Go ahead.
He says, fine. He kind of twirls his blades and comes in attacking. His first attack is just normal, but it is an AC 25.
Let's see. Do I have one left? So 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yes, my last shield.
Shield.
Whew.
Raise the shield. Very nice. Blocks the shot, causing him to miss. Giving his second attack, follows it up with his...
Disadvantage
Huh?
now?
No damage.
Is it disadvantage? He's at disadvantage now because I have the multi-attack.
He didn't hit you.
Oh. Oh, it's only when he hits?
I thought if you get hit, all the rest are at disadvantage, correct?
Maybe that's it. Yeah.
You can double check it.
Yeah. It's I have it over here, don't I? Multi-attack. When a creature hits you with an attack. Okay.
Yeah. So
Well,
yeah.
he hit me, but I
No.
blocked it. Okay.
No, that's
He
considered a
actually
miss.
had
Yeah.
Damage.
That's considered
Okay.
a miss.
Okay, got it.
So because he missed, though, he gets advantage on his next attack.
Oh, balls.
And it is a natural 20
Goodbye, guys.
with the scimitar. And... Oops, my bad. Let's see. This is... Oh, rolled the wrong damage.
Ugh.
Come here. There we go. 27 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
All right, Wilhelm goes down. You guys can see that the iron golems come out. Wilhelm, you are healed for 1, 2. A cure wounds is quickly cast on you. A healing word for 8 points of healing. But the crowd is going wild and crazy, and as you are kind of coming to, you hear the announcement. The winner and still Titan's Fist champion, the brutal Ivorius Dogoro of Demdel. The crowd is just like applauding. And he walks back. Just as he gets back there, as you're kind of like getting off the ground a little bit, he does look back and just kind of like, it's almost like a, like he thinks maybe a little something of you. But
I'm going to sheath my weapons and kind of limp over to him before he climbs up and just walk over and hold out my hand.
all right. He kind of just looks at you, looks at it. You're not there yet.
All right.
Oof.
We'll see. Next time, buddy.
And he climbs up.
I heard where you're from, Demdale.
Damn.
He just kind of climbs up, and he just sits there. It's like the bard's like, oh, my voice, you're so grand and so awesome. It was. He's like, keep your treasure. That was reward enough. He's like, oh yes. I'll be over here. You need anything? Alrighty.
All right, buddy. Let's see what we do to heal you.
And with that, in pops. It's like, whoa. You hear this voice at the table. You all kind of like look around and then kind of look down. You see Drib. He's like Kilroying it just at the edge. You can just see his nose and his fingers. He's like, did you just try to fight Ivorius?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm surprised you're alive. Oh, man. That's crazy. Yeah. I don't think anybody's beaten him. Anyway. Alright. I think we're secure. We should get out of here. Man. Looks like you guys got some stuff. That's good.
17 hits, 17 points here.
Thank you. Wait.
So I have to carry you.
And we'll probably have to go long rest somewhere. So if you want, yeah.
Oh, that's okay. We'll go to the safe house. You can rest there.
All right, cool. Then we'll follow Drib.
All right. As you follow Drib out of Titan's Fist, it leads you back to the safe house where you can kind of gather in that that safe room. Doesn't take very long to get there, and we will go.
It's a great fight. That was a great fight. Like it was a back and forth kind of deal.
Yeah, actually, it was. It was a very good fight.
See, if I was out there, I mean,
come on. Let's not.
I was gonna die really quick.
Let's see here. Something
was that fight attention to Skip or to Wilhelm?
The fight was the fight. It could have been. It depends.
Yeah,
I mean, one of us.
Tailored to whoever.
He was the one who came out. So,
I think
as you get
to
to
us as winners,
you kind of get there. He's like, "Wow." So, I mean, he's like, "Tell me all about it." I mean, what y'all fight? I mean, I saw the end of that one. You must have been crazy going against Ivorius, but I guess you didn't know who he was. I mean, he was like, he used to be like the king's champion. But it kind of went all wrong when the king went downhill. He turned on him. He didn't really fight for the Ghost King, but he fought for the Ghost King. You know what I'm saying? He's kind of like his own person now.
Mm-hmm. So he doesn't agree with the Ghost King anymore.
Not necessarily, but he didn't agree with the last king either. In fact, he doesn't really agree with most people. I mean,
so he fights for his own honor versus the kings or people in power.
Oh, yeah. And he's really strong. They don't call him the Brutal for nothing.
Well, the dragon and the
won
brutal.
One, though. We won one.
Oh, you did? Wow. That's awesome.
Wilhelm and I went against the Stone Dragon.
And then Fex held his own by himself, and he won against a horde of skeletons.
The Undead Horde?
Undead Horde.
Yeah, the Undead Horde. He put him down, man.
Man, those guys are always a toss-up. It's like, sometimes they just steamroll somebody. Every once in a while, somebody gets the better hand of them. And they'll be back in a couple of days. I think there's a necromancer that just goes and brings them all back. And they pay them for it. So if they get beat, what can you do? So,
yeah.
Well.
Stone Giant was fun. That was a lot of fun.
Stone giant. Wow.
Yeah.
I knew you guys were gonna be good. I knew you guys were gonna be good. I'll tell you what. Take a long rest here, and then tomorrow, Varn, he'll come over and we'll go over the rest of the plan. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Sounds good to me.
All right. You guys will get a long rest. Take a long rest.
And have we gone past dawn anywhere in this?
Yes.
Can I give away a?
Yeah, you will go
an
past dawn.
inspiration?
Yeah.
Anybody need an inspiration?
I have one still.
Vex, you have inspiration?
Yes, I do.
Okay, then we're good.
Alrighty. And with that, this is where we will leave off this week, as you have gone into the Shadowfell. Next episode, we will be taking on Revel's End. So, with that, thank everybody for watching. Thank you guys for playing. And we will catch you guys and all those who are watching on our next episode. So, take care,
Thanks, guys.
everybody. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.